wanna know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm off the exit, bro. Yeah, she give me that
What's up, Speak On It fam? Today, I want to go over some qualities in a true leader. I want to go over some qualities that suggest why Jason House is the next best, I call city president, but mayor for the village of Dolton. It takes certain qualities to be a great leader, to lead a town, to lead a business, a company, anything, to new and better levels. And this guy here, this person has certain qualities that speak volumes and that state pretty much why Tiffany Henyard should not have ever won office in Dolton or anywhere for that matter. But anyway, here we go, y'all. Let's dive in. All right. My first quality would be vision. A great leader has a clear vision for the future. They see beyond the present and can articulate a compelling direction for the team or an organization. This vision serves as a roadmap, guiding decisions and inspiring others to strive towards a common goal. So having a clear vision is number one. A vision for everybody to follow, and a legal vision at that, which is something Miss Tiffany Henyard does not have. Jason House has a legal vision for the village of Dolton. And this is my first reason why he qualified outside of her and a lot of other people for that matter.
Very challenging time in our village's history. We also see great hope and opportunity for what's next. And what's next is going to come with a powerful and decisive vision for what Dolton's future. We're not going to have a vision that's embroiled with subtraction or division. It's going to be one that does inclusion, addition and multiplication. We're going to bring everybody together, compromise, and work with one another. We're going to have a vision that operates with transparency, openness. Open the doors to the Village Hall of Dolton. Taxpayers right now can't even walk in their own building. We're going to respect the viewpoints of differing people, and we're going to sit down in a manner that they don't feel threatened. We're going to have a vision that's not based on self-promotion or political ambiguity. It's going to be a vision that's around unity for everybody in our town. It's going to be the unity with our park district, unity with the school board, unity with the library boards. We cannot forget our business community. What about our churches? We got to make sure all are included in this vision, and it can happen. It will happen. So today, I'm here to proudly announce my candidacy for mayor of Dolton in February of 2025.
Now, as y'all can see, Jason House has a very clear vision on the way things need to and supposed to be in Dolton and any town, really. It's supposed to be about adding and multiplying other than subtracting and dividing. Adding meaning to add value, and multiplying mean to multiply that value amongst other folks, amongst township personnel, amongst anybody really. That's what adding and multiplying mean. Meanwhile, subtracting and dividing, you're subtracting so much value from any process. And you're dividing everybody amongst each other, putting everybody at odds. So his vision is pretty clear, folks, but let's jump back in. Number two is integrity. You have to have integrity in anything you do. And for those of you that don't know exactly what that means, which nowadays a lot of folks don't, integrity is the cornerstone of effective leadership. Leaders who demonstrate honesty, transparency, and consistency earn the trust and respect of their teams. They lead by example, making ethical decisions even when it's difficult. So regardless of the circumstances of what's going on currently, they will have integrity in every decision that they make, anything that they do. And integrity to the point where they don't have to hide anything. They're transparent, and there's no reason to hide anything because they have integrity.
Talk about ethics reform. We want to restore the balances of checks and the checks and balances that this government was built on. We want to make sure that the people in our community no longer fear the mayor's office and operate in that light. It's an open door policy. We're going to have reforms around public safety, working with our officers to make sure that we can once again come hand in hand, become connected to our community stakeholders, and get the police back on the streets where they belong and not following around the mayor with a security detail. We're going to have balanced budgets, and those balanced budgets are going to account for all of the mismanagement we've seen over the last years. We're going to bring our audits current, and we're no more fancy flights, no more first-class trips, no more security detail. We're going to save this town $1 million a year with one fatal swoop. All of our financials will be posted transparently on the village's website and made accessible for anybody that wants to see them.
Let's see. Number 3, we're going to go with empathy. Okay, empathy involves understanding and relating to the emotions and perspectives of others. Great leaders listen actively and show genuine concern for their team's well-being. This helps build strong relationships and a supportive work environment. This is something that Tiffany Henyard does not do, okay?
Because y'all don't want to do the research. Y'all keep listening to people and no one's showing you fact. They keep telling you fiction, fake story, fake news. Like, for real, stop.
She does not care. She ignores anytime anybody else on her team has anything to say, especially if it opposes her. She ignores this. This is not a quality of a great leader on her part. But as far as Jason House, he listens to the people. He wants to know what your thoughts are. He wants to know what you think on any decisions that they're trying to make in the village. He looks to the people and he looks to the employees. So this here is a big one. This here should definitely put him in the house. Let's see. Number 4 would be communication skills. Effective communication is crucial for leadership. Great leaders are able to convey their ideas clearly and persuasively. They also encourage open dialogue, listen to feedback, and ensure that everyone is on the same page. So what Tiffany Henyard doesn't do is she doesn't like everyone on the same page, apparently, as much as she says it. But every meeting that leaves, that ends in the evening, before when everyone leaves the meetings, hardly anyone is on the same page. She cares more about herself and her thoughts and how she feels versus everybody getting along and everybody being on the same agenda. So this is a quality that she does not have and something that Jason House has been displaying for years, even against her. Let's see. The next one would be adaptability. In today's fast-paced world, adaptability is essential. Great leaders embrace change, remain flexible in their approach, and are able to pivot strategies when necessary. They view challenges as opportunities for growth and innovation. Yes, they do. This is a quality that Tiffany Henyard not only does not do and does not have, but she doesn't understand. You have to be able to adapt. When she first took office, she didn't take time to learn her position like any other great leaders do. I mean, when you first take these positions, you don't really know what you're doing. Even if you've been to school for this type of thing, but you have to get training from those who've been there prior to you so that you know how to effectively perform your duties. That's something she won't do. She knows every damn thing already. And, she don't take anybody else's word, and she's the queen. She's the ruler, the dictator. So her word is law. As long as she has a word, that seems to be enough for her. But this is something she definitely does not have. All right, guys, our next reason would be decisiveness, okay? Leaders must make tough decisions with confidence and clarity. Being decisive doesn't mean being rigid. It means evaluating options thoughtfully and taking timely actions. Great leaders balance courage with caution, ensuring their decisions are well informed. This is a quality that Jason House is the king of. Tiffany Henyard, absolutely absent from, okay? She does not have this quality, none whatsoever, and she does not care to. She doesn't care to balance her courage with caution. The only thing she cares about is her word, her word, her word. That's it. And she does not care about them being well informed either. I mean, she'll just go with her first mind, and she got a bunch of crooks and criminals to back her up. So why would she need, anybody else? Number 7 would be accountability. A great leader takes responsibility for their actions and the outcomes of their team. They hold themselves and others accountable, acknowledging mistakes and learning from them. This fosters a culture of trust and continuous improvement, which means pretty much if she would take accountability around everybody else, then everybody else will take accountability around her. And everybody will take accountability together. And this here will lead to integrity automatically being brought in any workforce in any industry. I don't know what it is of the reason why she hold back on all these qualities and values, but hey, we'll never know. But we just know that Jason House has these qualities and she doesn't. And number 8, inspirational. Great leaders inspire those around them. They motivate their team with enthusiasm, passion, and a positive attitude. By setting high standards and demonstrating commitment, they encourage others to exceed their own expectations. Yes, and that's a king. That is a checkmate there. This is something that she can't do, because everything that she's trying to inspire, I mean, most of it is hidden. The parts of it that's out and exposed, they're uncomfortable. Nobody wants to fool with it, and everybody's getting pissed off at it. So how is she inspiring? Okay, now let's switch it. How does Jason House inspire? He stands up for the people. He fights for the people. He puts everything out on the table. He's fighting for transparency. He has all of the qualities that great leaders have, that great leaders need, and that we need in this country. Are you guys ready for a change, or do you like things the way that they are? Because it is time for some honest people to get in these positions. Honest. That's all we're looking for now. This is our tax dollars at work. So I don't know what it's going to take for people to pretty much just stop going to work and just watching the news and actually getting out and voting and raising their voices on issues, on things that they're uncomfortable about, because we go to work to pay these people. So we have say-so, and we have the final say on their standpoints and on their endings. We have the final say in everything. So we need to start exercising that to a greater degree. There's nothing that can happen to us for exercising. Okay? It's our right. And we have the right to petition our government. We have the right to ask questions to our government. And we have a right to contest things. So we need to exercise those rights and stop letting the government give us these narratives in our minds that pretty much gives us this perspective of how they are, or perspective of how they want it to appear when it's not. And we need to start looking into the facts and looking at the statistics and the numbers. And if you think about it, more than half of the city of Dolton and more than half of Thornton Township is pissed with Tiffany Henyard. How many of them are pissed with Jason House? Okay? On that note, I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Y'all stay tuned, because I'll be releasing another one here shortly. But thank y'all again for being a good part of my days. I love y'all so much for y'all support. Please, once again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.